Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another episode of Let's Play. So, last episode we built the super smelter. Still haven't quite worked out why the comparator isn't working. So, still got to look into that. But you may be asking yourself what we're doing in the nether. Well, in the last episode at the beginning, I told you guys that I found a desert, I found a mesa, an ice spikes biome, a flower forest. So what I did was wrote down all the coordinates for those places. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a cool little trick where you can travel faster through the nether than you can in the overworld. So, if we take a look here, the coordinates, -90 and -90, 10, -91, 10, something like that. So we'll go back to the overworld real quick. Make sure there's nothing around here gonna blow me up. Okay, and now if we look at it, it's -741.92. So we take that and we divide it by 8, and that gives us the same coordinates that we have in the nether. So we wrote down all the coordinates for the flower forest, ice spikes, the mesa, the desert. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear out this area here. Well, I'll end up clearing out the area off camera, but we're going to take those coordinates, divide them by 8, and then we're going to go to that point in the nether and we're going to build another nether portal. And then we can use that nether portal to teleport us straight to that spot. So, first one we need here. Let me grab my paper here. Alright. So, let's see. The one that's going to be the closest to us, so I can show you guys how this works, is the flower forest, I believe. So the flower forest coordinates were 220, -320. So that gives us 25 and -40. So we need to go this direction. So we can actually use this tunnel that we kind of started here, and we'll go this way. We want to get to 25, so we got quite a ways to go. So I'm gonna do this, get to 25 on the X coordinate, and then we'll get over to -40 on the Z coordinate. So you can see right here we're at -59 and 10. So I gotta go this way about 70 blocks and that way about 50. So it's gonna be somewhere out in there. So let me do that real quick and I'll bring you guys right back when I get over there. Alright guys, so here we are right here. 20, -40. So I'm gonna poke that out real quick, and let's get the ender chest so we can get this obsidian and the flint. We'll just get the 10 obsidian that we need. Pick this back up, break this. Let's do that. I put some wall kind of things up just right here, just so that if I come through here and there's a gas spawned or something. And of course we'll end up making this into like an actual nether hub, but for now we're just gonna go with this so that I don't have to worry about coming through here and getting shot or something. And then I'm gonna put rail along this as well, but our other portal's just right over there. So let's do this. We'll light this, and this should take us to the flower forest if my math was right. And there we go. So F3, right here you can see biome, flower forest. It's nighttime, so I don't want to hang out here too much longer, but it's got all the different kinds of flowers. You can see them going all over the place. And what we'll end up doing is making a flower farm, or a dye farm actually, because we'll just end up using the flowers for dye. But yeah, we'll make a dye farm over here with some bone meal and stuff like that. But figure we might as well get a nether portal set up heading out here right now. We won't be making the dye farm for a few episodes, but we got this set up now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to go to the ice spikes, the desert, and the mesa that we found. And also I forgot to mention that we found a village near the ice spikes biome. So I'll make a portal to that as well, to the other village. So let me get all those portals set up, and then I'll show you guys how it's going. Alright guys, so I got all the portals set up. Let me make one more sign really quick. So let's do this. Perfect. And we'll put this sign here. And we've got the wither. Yeah, Skelly farm. Can I fit it? Nope. Let's put Wither Skell farm. The desert and mesa all down that way. And then we've got the wither killing station up there where I killed the wither before. You guys saw that. And then over here was the way we first started heading. We've got the ice spikes, flower forest, and the village. So I put the handrails up so I couldn't fall off or get knocked off or anything. And you come over this way. Right down here. This one leads to the flower forest. See the sign there. Flower forest. If you continue running through it, down this way. And then we'll turn. You can see a portal all the way down there. That one goes to the ice spikes biome. And then this one here, you can see arrow pointing that way to the village, ice spikes that way. So if we go over here, I'll show you guys the village real quick. So here's the other village. It's got a librarian and a cartographer, which I locked up already. Oh, right there in that dirt pillar. There's a cartographer. So we're going to get him at some point and do some trading with him, and hopefully we can get the Woodland Explorer map and the Ocean Explorer map, so we can find an ocean monument and a woodland mansion. And then we'll head down this way. I'll show you guys the ice spikes. And the reason you would want an ice spikes biome, or to find one, is so you can get packed ice. Packed ice doesn't melt in the sunlight. This is packed ice here, and it's extremely easy to mine if you have efficiency 5. Just breaks it right off of there. It's different from the regular ice. Regular ice you can find all over the place, but you can see there it's clearer. That's regular ice. If it's not in a cold biome like this and the sun's out, or you put a torch next to it, or any sort of light source, it'll melt it, and then it just turns into water, where this stuff doesn't. So the packed ice is really good for making nether tunnels, because you can put it all along the bottom of the nether tunnel, and you can ride boats or run super fast on it, stuff like that. And it won't melt in here because of the lava and stuff like that. So that's the reason we'd want that. So we head back down this way, and this will take us back to the base, or the main portal, I guess is what I should say. Go through the flower forest portal again. Keep heading this way. We're getting a lot of zombie pigmen. We'll end up half slabbing this or something so we don't get zombie pigmen and stuff spawning in our tunnel, especially once we do a cool tunnel or a cool nether hub or something where we've got ice and stuff like that down. We're not going to want them spawning on it if we're trying to ride a boat through there and be running into them and stuff. So we got that, and then head over this way. You guys have already seen the wither skeleton farm, and we had this tunnel already made heading towards that. But if we head down this way, I did a couple other tunnels branching off to head to the mesa and the desert. So we run down here. It's a little ways to get to these ones. Not too bad, but they're pretty close to each other as far as the tunnels go. Desert that way, mesa this way. So we got the mesa down here. I'll show you guys what the mesa biome looks like. I haven't put handrails up on this one yet, so hopefully we don't get... It's another fortress right there. Wonder how close it is to the one that I built the farm at. And if it's super close, then it's probably part of the same one. But if not, that might be another nether fortress that we could go exploring. I'll have to come back and take a look at that between episodes or something. Here is the mesa biome. Red sand everywhere, but then you've got hardened clay, or actually it's called terracotta now. So you got all this terracotta, yellow terracotta, red sand, and then we've got hardened terracotta, orange terracotta, just a bunch of different stuff. So kind of cool that we found that as well. What is that guy holding? He's holding the shovel. So we'll head back in here and I'll show you guys the desert. So just right over this way. Right down this tunnel is the desert. So we can get a bunch of sand and stuff at the desert, because I don't really ever plan on building in the desert. So I'm probably just going to end up using this desert biome to collect sand in large quantities for making glass and stuff. But yeah, here's the desert. And right over there is a savanna. You can see the acacia trees, which I grabbed some, and some saplings from them, so that we can start growing acacia wood back at the base. But yeah, so that is how you travel faster through the nether, because if we look at this, my coordinates are negative 2,127 and 863. And if you remember, the base nether portal was negative 700 and something and 100 and something. Something like that. So that's like 1,500 blocks, 1,400 blocks in the overworld. But through here, you saw how much quicker it was for us to get to it. So it's pretty cool. Alright guys, so now I'm going to head out and go back to the base and see if we can get a little bit more done on the base before I finish up this episode. So I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so I've been working on the base a little bit off camera, and this is what we got. Got a lot of carpet down. I got some more carpet here. I put the glowstone down, and I can see right now that I'm actually missing. This one's in the wrong spot. So we need one there. There. And here. There we go. Excuse me. Yeah, I still got just a little bit more carpet. I'm just gonna run the carpet to here. I'm gonna figure out some sort of like divider type thing to run along here to separate the rooms and stuff. I just don't know what yet. I don't know if I want to run more spruce wood across the floor or something like that. But you can see I need one more bookshelf here. You can't put carpet here, so I had to use actual full wool. But there's a piece of glowstone under the enchanting table, because light travels through the enchanting table as well. So I went every 3 blocks. So I started in the corner. 1, 2, 3, glowstone. 1, 2, 3, glowstone. 1, 2, 3. Don't have a glowstone there, but this one's in line with it. And then 1, 2, 3, glowstone. And then from that spot, 1, 2, 3, glowstone. So I just did that with the glowstone underneath the enchanting table. So the room is completely lit up. I am going to put a couple torches on the walls here just to kind of light that up a little bit. But that's pretty much going to be the only torches we're going to have in here. Everything else is going to be hidden under the carpet, just like this. And we won't have to worry about anything spawning in here, because I don't think that mobs can spawn on carpet anyway. But at least this way it keeps it lit up. Pretty sure that mobs can't spawn on the carpet. So you could just fill this with carpet, but then it'd be so dark in here that it wouldn't look good. So I think that with the glowstone underneath, kind of brightening this place up, looks pretty good. I just stuck a couple pieces on the ground over here just to keep that lit up. One over in there. You can also see that I took the mob heads that we have and put them on the wall here. And then since there's 4 wither heads, I'm going to put them on these. Oh, I also had to use full wool blocks here because you can't put carpet with this on top of it. So it looks a little weird, but I'm not too worried about it. So I put the invulnerable wither head and then the regular wither head here, and then the other invulnerable head with the stripes on the side. And then I need to get the other just regular wither head with the stripes on the side and stuff. And that'll go there. So we'll have the 4 wither heads. And then I think any other heads we get and stuff, we'll end up putting them along the wall. Maybe up on this or something. But look at this. Look at these stairs right here. Do you see what I see that I think is wrong or that's bugging me? It might not be wrong, but it's just bugging me. These stairs slope like this, and this slopes, but it gets wider down here. And it's just bugging me. So I was thinking, got some more jungle wood up here, right? Yeah, right there. I was thinking, come down here. We do like, let's see, 3. Go like right here. Whoops. Put like a shelf. How does that look? Still not crazy about it. Do I have more? I do have spruce wood. What if we did this instead? 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then did that. I feel like it's a little bit better. Still just looks kind of funny to me. We can run up and down the stairs, go under it just fine. Got room. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. I'm gonna play around with it a little more and see. Maybe I move it up a block and do it up there or something. Not sure. It's just bugging my eyes the way that this gets wider, so much wider anyway, as it comes down here. Okay, so I'll figure that out later. This, let's see, do I have something I can smelt? One iron ore, that's not gonna do it. I guess we'll just smelt the spruce wood since we got so much anyway. So I filled this in with that. I still gotta do a little bit more back there so that you can't see dirt and stuff back there. And then this part right here, you can see the hopper and the rail back there, but there's not really anything I can do about that. So just gonna have to live with that. I am gonna change that out though to, and those two to spruce or something, so that if you glance through here you don't see stone. Just bugs me when it's like that. But if we throw the spruce wood in here, whoops, I think I put it in the wrong one, didn't I? Yes, I did. Gotta pay attention to that. Let's come back around here. Let's grab that. Alright. You guys might have noticed this is down here instead of up here. Figured out how to get this working. In order to do that, I had to remove a hopper. The only thing I can figure is that this hopper was pulling it out of the hopper above it, faster than the comparator could read that there was an item going through it, which is why it wasn't looping around and shutting it off. So had to change it up a little bit. Okay, minecart with chest. So we put our stuff we want to smelt in there. Our fuel goes in the top one. Now we flick this and it'll take off. We can turn it off and it'll stop. It's set up just like it was before, except for we dropped it down, of course, so that we just have the one hopper back there. Now if I turn these on, you can see since we dropped it down, I was able to move this over one more block, which means we got that extra space. So the first furnace is getting items and stuff now. Let me shut that off, and it should have distributed everything just fine. Smelting it all into charcoal. Now if we turn this on, you'll see it'll go down and collect, and then when it comes back it should stop. Yep. And offload, and then you'll see once it's done unloading it'll come back on, and then it goes again by itself. So that's what it should be doing. And when it doesn't stop, that means it has no items in it, so it's done smelting or done collecting, and then all the stuff gets put in here. So yep, got it fixed. Just gonna have to live with the lever down at this low level. Don't really like it, but just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. I'll probably put signs here, sign here or something, maybe even a sign here, just saying lever down to turn on, lever up to turn off, lever up to auto collect, lever down to manually or XP collect or whatever, and then maybe a sign right here, the output chest or something. So I believe that was it. Still gotta figure out what I want to do with the wall design over here. I showed you guys the mesa, so you saw the terracotta. So what I did is just took the couple pieces of terracotta that I got, and if you smelt it you get glazed terracotta, which has these like weird designs on it. If you place them certain ways, there we go, you can make like a pattern type thing. I thought about doing that, but when I put it in the wall, it was too bold for me. I wasn't feeling it. And same with the orange one. They're just too bold, too bright, I think. So anyway, guys, I think that's gonna do it for the episode today. We got the furnace sorted out. We built it in the last episode, but we got this part of it figured out and fixed. I've been doing this. We did the nether portals so we can travel faster, which means we're going to be able to collect resources quicker from other areas and stuff. So probably by the next episode I'll have all of the carpet and stuff down, and we'll work on getting some of this other stuff done. I think I have ideas of what I want to do, but we'll have to see. And I'm going to figure this thing out between the next episode too. So anyway, guys, like always, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.